my name is Andrea, and I'm the clinical director here at Harbor Village. And today, I want to go over a very helpful coping skill called grounding. So grounding is a very powerful strategy to help those detach from emotional pain. There are three types. There's physical, mental, and soothing grounding. I'm going to do a short exercise with you to take you through each type of grounding method. But first, I want to give you a little background of what grounding is. So grounding can also be called centering, disassociation, looking outward. It's like a healthy detachment, and it's very powerful because it can be applied to any situation wherever someone's caught, like an emotional pain, like being triggered, and it could be done anytime, anywhere, oneself, without anybody else even noticing it. And it can also be done with a supportive friend or a partner who can even guide you through it when the need arises. It's very commonly used for those who have PTSD, but also for those who are in recovery, in substance use, and dealing with triggers. Even though the method is very simple, it really needs to be practiced a lot in order to get the maximum benefits. Now, it's really important to know that grounding is not relaxation. It's not a meditation. In fact, meditation, most of the time, somebody would have their eyes closed. But with grounding exercise, we ask you to have your eyes open, especially those that have trauma, PTSD, because we find when the eyes close, sometimes it can trigger them even more. So I'm going to go ahead and guide you through like a 5-minute demonstration of how to use a grounding exercise. Okay? So we're going to go through the first three. We're going to do mental, physical, and soothing grounding. What is really helpful is to, before we start the exercise, I want you to rate how you're feeling right now. So on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the worst, how high your anxiety is, how much tension you're really feeling, rate yourself now. So 10 being the worst, 0 being the best. And I want you to remember your score so then afterwards we can do another scaling. So I'm going to first orient you to what grounding is. Okay? So I want you to sit down comfortable in a chair, have your feet on the floor, keep your eyes open, and I just want you to be able to listen to me. So many people with PTSD find grounding very helpful. So in grounding, the goal is to turn your attention to the outside world, to shift away from the inner world of negative feelings. You can detach and distance yourself from emotional pain. If you find yourself focusing on negative feelings, try to let them go, like leaves in a fall breeze. Turn away from them, focusing your attention even stronger on the outside world. You may want to think of this like as changing the channel, like you do with on the TV to get to like a different show. I want you to keep your eyes open the entire time and look around the room as much as you like. Remember, you are always in control. Try not to judge anything and notice it just as it is. So if the walls are blue, just say the walls are blue. So I'm going to give you some grounding instructions for a few minutes, and we're going to try the three types: mental, physical, and soothing. So let's start with mental grounding. I want you to start by reminding yourself that you are safe. You are in your home, you're in your office, wherever you are now, And remember what today is, that today is Tuesday and you are safe. Now, I want you to try to imagine to put a buffer between you and all your negative feelings. Imagine that your negative feelings are bundled up and you're going to put them in a container. And next, think of something that you're going to put between you and that container of negative feelings. Perhaps it's a wall, a suit of armor, or a big open field in the country. Anything that's going to create a safe space between you and your negative feelings. All right, good. Now, I want you to focus around the room. Look around the room. Notice as many colors as you can. Good. Now, name as many objects as you can. How many chairs are there? How many windows are there? Are there curtains on the windows? Look outside the window. What's the weather like? By describing, I want you to look around the room. Don't judge it. Just describe everything you can about it. The colors, the shape, the content. Good. What color is the carpet or the floor? How many doors are there? Are their lights fluorescent or yellow? What color is the paint on the walls? Now, do you see any words printed or on a poster or on a painting? I want you to notice the words, and I want you out loud to say each letter but backwards. So go ahead and try that. All right, good. And the reason we do it that way is because we want you to see those letters like you're doing it for the first time, like you're seeing them for the first time. Right, terrific. Did a great job. Next, we're going to try doing some facts. Tell me the names of all the cities you know, as many cities as you can name. Good. Now name all the sports teams you can remember, or TV shows. Remember, name as many as you can. Good. Now, I want you to take the number 100 and subtract 5 from it. Don't worry about your math. It's really to notice the numbers, like that they're new numbers one at a time. Don't worry if you don't get it right, just let it go. Great. Okay, that was mental grounding. Now, I want to give you an example of what physical grounding is. So please keep following along with me. Notice your feet are on the floor, literally grounded to the floor. Good. Wiggle your toes inside your shoes and dig your heels gently into the ground. Good. Now touch your chair or the couch wherever you are and tell me anything you can about it. What is the material made out of? Is it colder? Is it warm? I want you to even pick up a pen or your keys or something that's near you. I want you to pick it up and I want you to describe everything you can about it. What it's made out of, how heavy it is, whether it's cold, whether it's warm, what colors are it. All right, good. Okay, next, I want you to clench your fist as tight as you can. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now let go. Good. I wanted you to notice the tension in your hands as you do that. Now, press your palms together with your elbows close to the side. Press as tightly as you can and focus all your attention on your palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let go. Now grab onto the chair as tightly as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let go. And finally, roll your head around a few times in a circle. Excellent. Soothing grounding. Let's move on and try soothing grounding. So soothing grounding, let's start with our favorites. Think of your favorite color. What is it? Okay, good. Think of your favorite animal. What animal is that? Now, think of your favorite TV show. All right, excellent. Now, think of your favorite season of the year. What season is that? Think of your favorite time of day. Morning, afternoon, evening, dusk. Think of your favorite person. It may be somebody you know, or it could be a famous person. And picture that person. Okay, good. If you want to, think of your favorite upbeat song and try to remember the tune and the words. Okay, and I'm going to give you a few minutes to even try that. Okay, good job. Now, I want you to think of your safe place. Keeping your eyes open, think of a place that's very safe, soothing, and calming for you. Maybe it's the beach, the mountains, a walk in a city, your favorite room, or a park. And if you can't think of anything safe now, that's okay too. Just notice where you are because you are safe for now. You're safe here. Okay, I want you to know everything, notice everything you can about your safe place. Notice everything that you love about it. The colors, the textures, the shapes, and the safety and the calm of the place. Okay, great. You have done a terrific job. Now, I want you to rate your feelings again and re-rate your feelings. Negative being 10 and 0 being the least negative. Okay, and I want you to see if your anxiety and your negative feelings have decreased. So that was a really good example of how we do mental, physical, and soothing grounding. Remember, you can do it anytime, anywhere. Nobody would have to notice. So if you're having a craving, if you feel triggered, it's a really good way to get you out of the internal feelings and have you focus on the external. This is an exercise that comes from Seeking Safety, which is an intervention that is done for PTSD and substance abuse. And it's one of the coping skills that is used in a Seeking Safety group that we teach that goes over several different ways of coping. But grounding is really a great exercise, and especially during this time where anxiety is high, this is really a great coping skill. So anyone can use it, whether you're in recovery, an active addiction, or you are having any type of PTSD or trauma feelings. But anybody, it's a really great skill for anybody. Hope you found this useful, and if you need any help, please contact Harbor Village. Thank you.